Hello guys! Today I want to make a review of my favorite crossbody bag. It is of course CELINE. It's a CELINE classic bag. Some people confuse the name of the bag saying this is the classic box or the box bag because it is pretty squared and boxy, but the official name is classic. Actually, I cannot find a better name for it because look at this piece. It's very understated, timeless. I think you cannot go any more minimalistic than this. The leather in this case is a beautiful grained calfskin in the color beige. It's not a very warm color, so pretty neutral. And it comes with a very nice shiny gold hardware. But the hardware has some kind of effect, like it wants to be brushed gold, but still in this piece particularly I find that it is very shiny. This is the look from the front and the sides and the back. The back doesn't have a pocket, but I don't find this is any problem in this bag because you will see that it has a lot of capacity inside. So very nice and minimalistic lines in the design. Beautiful. The clasp is something you have to get used to because yeah, at the beginning it's a little bit different than other clasps you in other bags, right? You just need to push here and then release the top part. Actually, this piece of hardware has to be, let's say, centered into this piece that you will see that it also says CELINE. I don't know whether the camera can catch it, but it says CELINE, and that is the piece that you have to fit inside. At the beginning you think, wow, this is gonna be super difficult, but it's not. To just put it and the bag does the job for you. So it's just something that maybe at the beginning you will need to use both hands to close your bag until you get, you know, used to how to do it with one hand. But I just find it that in that way, you know, it's closed. You will not have any issue. But yeah, maybe because of this kind of clasps, you may get some scratches on the metal, right? Especially around this area. It doesn't bother me because I like using my bags. I enjoy them. So, but you know, for some people it may be a con. So the only logos in this bag is the CELINE logo, CELINE Paris. This is an older bag, so it has the CELINE logo with accent in the name. And the second way you can see the logo is on the clasp that I show you. This in front of this little metal, you will see also CELINE. So it is my kind of bag because you cannot see the logo. Yeah, it is beautiful. The leather, I was very impressed because actually this is my second classic bag. I have another one that I will show you in a minute, but it was my first one with grained calfskin. So I was a little bit worried that maybe it was too soft and flexible, but this calf is very sturdy, so I'm not afraid of the bag losing its shape because it's pretty consistent. You know, it's very strong. So that was totally a good surprise to me because I was expecting this bag to be more mushy, you know, but it's not. It's beautiful. It's matte, and for some reason I think the matte of the leather complements very well with the shiny of the shine of the hardware. Beautiful. So let's open it. We just press here, release, and on the inside you will see a very nice lambskin leather. So that's something you have to be careful, and yes, you're gonna get some scratches in this bag, so you have to get over that, you know, because this is a more delicate skin, but it's very buttery and very nice to the touch. You will have One pocket, the zipper is perfect, no issues there. Here you can fit an iPhone, a regular iPhone. I don't think you will be able to fit a Max. I'm not too sure because it's a little bit tight. But yeah, and I tried my phone without the cover. Definitely it can fit. I'm not sure, depending on the cover you have, maybe you cannot fit it in, but that's not a problem because look at this. This is the main compartment. It's quite expandable and you have a lot of room there. And also this is the front compartment, and here in the front you can fit lipstick, you can fit, I could fit my Hermes Calvi. Actually, let me show it to you because I have it here. This is my Hermes Calvi. I believe this leather is called Misore leather, and it's very minimalistic. Here I have my cards. You can use this for your company cards, you know, or any kind of ID. It has, let me show you. Oh, sorry, I was looking for the logo, but I have to take it out. You will see here it says Hermes Paris, made in France. So anyway, this is not a review about the Calvi. All I'm saying is this is all I carry for my money. And you see it's pretty, I have it pretty fat because I have many cards on it, but still it can fit. Let me show you. It can fit in the CELINE pocket, in this back pocket. I need 2 hands for this, but yeah, you can see that. And this will not affect the front because it has a lot of room in here still. So yeah, you can also fit yeah, any cards, Metro card or anything you want. I'm very surprised with the capacity of this bag because it really expands very nicely. So the strap goes around like if it was a belt. And I would say the strap is the major con for some. Let me explain you the reason why. We close it here. Yeah, sorry, it takes a while. So yeah, the strap should be maybe a con for some because look at this. You will carry all the weight of the bag, and the strap will be touching this glazing. So that is something that I will have to watch out to make sure that the glazing is okay. Otherwise I can always go to CELINE and, you know, ask them to help me with that. But yeah, that is one of the cons for some people. The second con, and I will say is a major con for some, but I will give you a way to fix it, is the buckles. You will see that the back is detachable, so you can take it out and actually wear this bag as a clutch, which is perfect. But when you put the strap, these are the buckles of the bag, and as you can see, look, they are very square and sharp edges. So during winter it's okay because you're gonna wear this bag with your jumpers or, you know, big coats, and you will not really think this is a problem. But during summer, if you're wearing, you know, spaghetti strap dresses or thin t-shirts, then this is gonna dig into your skin. So that's something you have to consider. But I'm gonna give you an easy trick so that you can solve this. When I first received the bag, I had to look in YouTube for how I was supposed to put the strap together. So basically you have this buckle and you open it. It's very hard, which is it is a positive because then it means that it will not open up easily. But basically you just open it. You see, you have to match this little thing into the hole, and then it will just close it. And you can also, because it has more lengths, different lengths for you to hold the bag, you see, you just use your length and then press it, and then usually the second clasp is in order to secure this edge. You just keep it pressed. Oh, this one goes a little bit harder. Oh yeah, sorry, I was doing it wrong. So you will have this. I don't have this problem because let me tell you that I always use, because I'm pretty tall and curvy, so I always need the maximum length of the straps. But yeah, now I'm fighting with the buckle. I don't know why I'm fighting with the buckle. Yes, this one, take it out. This one also, okay. So you can adjust it. It has different, it has more lengths, and also if you go to CELINE, I'm sure they can, you know, make more holes for you to have different lengths. If you're gonna keep the bag, I would totally do it. But anyway, I'm gonna show you the way to fix the problem with these little buckles. And actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you my other bag so that you can see how I managed this little problem. Let me bring it to you. So this is my other classic bag. This is in a navy color and box leather. You can see the difference in the leather. This one is very shiny, very smooth, but also it's gonna be maybe a pain for some people because the scratches are going to be a little bit more visible in the beginning. I always say that with time, this kind of leather makes like a smooth, shiny patina in the leather, and it will help disguising the scratches that you have. But the new scratches will be quite visible from the beginning. So this is something that you need to consider. The hardware is the same in gold, but I find this one is maybe more brushed gold, not as shiny as the other piece. Maybe it could be because I wore this one more than the other one is just new. Right, both were pre-loved. Now I want to show you how I fixed the strap problem, right? This is why I was showing you this beautiful navy bag. Here it is. This is how you fix your bottle with the buckle. The buckle is here, the first one, and the second one is here. This is a very cheap twilly. Actually, I think it's inspired by Dior Mitsa. Probably. I bought this in AliExpress. Here in China, it's called Taobao, and it's super cheap. The reason why, despite the fact that I do have twillies and I do have Dior Mitsa, which is the real thing, but the buckle, you can see it has very hard edges. So if you're using your real authentic twilly, it can easily, you know, make a hole in your twilly. So I really suggest, I highly suggest you to, you know, don't spend too much on this twilly, just in case that you're gonna get a hole in your twilly and you're gonna be devastated. So, but once you fix it, you can see this will not move. Actually, I have another trick. What I do is I take this how you call it, like this elastic bands that you use. They're transparent. You use them for your braids. So I use this to you know, make it tight so it doesn't move, and then I hide it under the twilly. So this is how I do it. So I make like a knot here, and then I tied it with the elastic band, and then I hide it. And the look of the strap in the twilly with the strap, no, the strap with the twilly is just like this. I promise you, with this you can just wear it, you know, on your shoulder. It will not be a problem, and it wears very comfortably. So I also chose a pretty a color that will go with the bag, even though navy goes with mostly anything, right? And for this beige one, you see, this is the way they come here in AliExpress. So they're very cheap, and these are the ones that are inspired by Hermes. Actually, I prefer Hermes twillies rather than Dior, the original thing, I mean. And please, I don't endorse any fake item, but for this one, I think, you know, Hermes can forgive me for using a fake twilly for this problem in my CELINE bag. I think they're gonna be fine. So yeah, and that's the reason why I wouldn't use my own Hermes, my real Hermes twillies, because I think I don't want to have a hole in my real Hermes twilly. That's the reason. But, and it also adds a little bit extra to the bag, you know, to the strap. It looks nice. And you can still change it to a new one if you get tired of this one. So yeah. So let me show you the inside is exactly the same. Also CELINE Paris here, the same method of clasp. And the interior is the same lambskin, same compartments and zipper. This one will be, you know, easier to take care because it's not a light color. And yeah, that's it. That's the classic. This is box leather, so always the box refers to this beautiful shiny smooth calfskin. And classic is the name of the bag. This is the, so it's exactly the same as the one that I showed you before. Why I have two bags? It's because I think this bag is never going to be out of style. This is not a trendy bag, and actually I have to tell you, I've always been in love with this bag, but it took me a long time to purchase it because I don't know, at the beginning I was always obsessed with Chanel because Chanel is my first love, and I have a long wish list of Chanel items that I wanted to get, and I always had this bag in my wish list, but it was not in my priority list, right? Because I thought maybe I was a little bit scared of the box leather, and yeah, it was not in my priority list. But once I got this navy one, I was so obsessed with this bag that yeah, you know, it's a bag that it's been around for a long time, and I have to say that the more I see it, it still has the same effect on me. Like, I still think it's super beautiful. It is very much worth it. And yeah, I see it in Instagram now, and I still think it is very beautiful and sophisticated, very elegant bag. So I believe that this type of bag I'm going to be using for many years, and that's the reason why I got my second bag. And I wanted to try the leather difference. So here, hopefully you can see, hopefully you can see the leather difference. One is grain leather, and the other one is smooth leather. But they're both beautiful in their own way. They're very nice. And yeah, and you will be shocked because I am really considering another classic, but maybe it will be in the teen side. They have this is the medium size, which is their bigger size, and I'm considering maybe to go down to the teen size. The only issue is that the teen size, the strap will be also shorter, and I find I really need the length of this medium-sized strap. So I don't know, maybe I have to go to the CELINE store to try it on. The last point I want to discuss about this bag is the fact that if you want this bag, I highly suggest you to go to the pre-loved market. Why? Is because you can save easily more than 1,000 euro, maybe 1,200 euro for this bag if you buy it pre-loved. The reason is because most people are scared of this bag. That's simple. Or also because it's, you know, CELINE is not on trend. People are not talking too much about CELINE as a fashion house, and this bag has been out for a long time, so it's not the last trendy piece that every Instagrammer wants to show in their feed. You know, this is all news for them. However, I do like the old style. I like the simplicity of it, and both were received, bought in Vestiaire Collectif, so both of them are pre-loved, and you can see the owners took very good care of them. It is they're in a perfect condition, and I could save, as I told you, more than 1,000 euro for this bag. So why wouldn't you go pre-loved, right? They don't have any defects, they don't have any issues. They deserve a second chance, right? So I'm giving them a second life, and I really enjoy them. I wanted a darker color and a light color. That's the reason why I got these two. I really love their tan color, which is natural leather, so it's not treated, and that one will get scratched like crazy, because that is the reality of that kind of leather. If it's not treated, it's natural leather. But I also like it in camel, which is a very nice camel color. I also consider it maybe in lizard, because they have a very beautiful lizard, and exotics go pretty, you know. If you want an exotic bag, definitely I would tell you to go pre-loved, because they don't do too well to retain the retail value. So yeah, I'm considering maybe a teen size in lizard, or I don't know. This bag is available in 3 sizes: the medium, the teen. This, I believe, the medium size, I believe maybe is around 24 centimeters width, and it is very similar to the size of the Hermes Constance, the big version of the Constance. And then they have the teen size, would be the version of the Constance 18 size. So it's around 18, I would say 18 or 20 centimeters. And then they have a mini, which is very boxy, very cute, but also you cannot fit your iPhone in that size. So the lowest I would go, the smallest I would go would be the teen size. But it depends on how it looks in my frame. At this moment, I'm in love with this size, with the capacity that it has, and I just love this really so much. So anyway, I hope this review and leather comparison was helpful to anyone considering this piece. It's a beautiful bag, and it's so timeless. You're not going to be disappointed if you get a CELINE piece, and the leather, the stitching is it is very good, very well executed. So this bag is gonna last you for a long time. So anyway, if you have any doubts or anything that I didn't explain very clearly, please leave me a comment and I will reply to you as soon as I can. And I hope you have a good day, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!